that I never showed you guys what I got from Ollie's or Cracker Barrel. So, you guys, Cracker Barrel, if you like really country, any style country, but if you like the rustic country style, it's a great resource. When I go in, usually to the right in the front corner or to the left, depending on how your Cracker Barrel is situated, but in the front corner in the front window is their clearance stuff. It's mostly always 50% off. Sometimes it's 60, 70, 90% off. It depends on what time you go and how much of what they have left over is. But they also have great sales in the middle of the store. Look for 40% off. And, you know, things aren't crazily priced. I mean, they're not Dollar Tree prices, but they're comparable to like a Kirkland's or Michael's before the coupons. So, like, to give you an example, I got this gate, which really, as I was looking at it, you could look at it like, you could use it the rustic, you know, the worn paint side, or it's perfectly white on the other side. And it originally was $19.99, which isn't terrible, but I got it at 40% off, so I got it for $12 or $11.99, you know, at Cracker Barrel. So I'm gonna actually, don't get mad at me, I'm gonna spray paint it black because I want to put it on my white mantle. You guys have seen I have a star that was from Cracker Barrel as well, a couple of Christmases ago, that holds pictures. But the star's good for all summer and at Christmas time, but I wanted something different for the rest of the year, except St. Patrick's Day. So I found this, and I just thought this would be great up there. I can put pictures on there, or birthday cards when it's somebody's birthday, or Mother's Day cards when it's Mother's Day, or that kind of thing. So I got that. I hope I'm in focus, because I set up the camera to tape the room, and I never actually set it to tape myself. Another thing I got from Cracker Barrel on clearance is a tea for one. Have you guys seen these before? So it's a teapot that sits in a teacup. Yeah, it's a teapot that sits in a teacup, and it just looks like a teapot when it's done. And Sharon got me one of these when I first moved into this house, and it was a lovely gift with a rooster on it. And I thought it'd be nice to have two. They're not identical, but they coordinate, because when you pick a theme with colors, you just go with the colors, and even if it's not matchy-matchy, it still looks good together because they coordinate. But I got another one. It'd be nice if, you know, if I've had company, I can have a pot of tea and they can have a pot of tea. And this was originally $19.99. I got it 50% off for $9.99. And I have to tell you about the Cracker Barrel stuff. It's good quality stuff, which is, you know, it's really important when you're shopping and you're spending even $10 for a teapot. You want it to be a really good quality teapot. Here's the one Sharon gave me. It's got a crackly burlappy finish. I'm gonna put this one, and then I think I'm gonna put one of my new baskets in the middle, but maybe not. And I got this little rooster toothpick holder. It comes with the toothpicks, but obviously you can do whatever you want with it. It's wood. It's got a faux finish, worn finish. It was originally $3.99, so I got it for $2, which I thought was really cute. I mean, you know, I couldn't make this for $2 because you'd have to buy a nice, you know, 2x2 chunk of wood and then round off the edges and then drill a hole, which I have all the skills of doing, but you can't just buy 4 inches of a 2x2. And I don't have any extra 2x2s at home. I have lots of other kinds of scraps of wood, but no 2x2s. So to me, it was worth it, the $2. This is the one thing I didn't buy on clearance. This is a Tervis mug cup for Jim. Jim's dad, retired Air Force, so Jim lived the Air Force brat life his whole existence. His father retired when Jim was like 15, I think. No, sorry, I take that back. He was 14. I was 15. And he had one from Cracker Barrel from a few years ago, but he dropped it. And it still works. It's waterproof and everything. It's just got that cloudy, milky from running it through the dishwasher between the layers. So I picked him up a new one as a surprise because he's so supportive of my channel and my trip, to be honest with you. My friends financed the gas and let me stay at their places, but all of this shopping was financed by my husband. And the last things that I got, and I've picked up lots of salt and pepper shakers from Cracker Barrel. They're usually 99 cents a piece, but when they go on clearance, so you get them sometimes for 15 cents a piece. But what I got, these are actually napkin rings, and they're little ceramic roosters, and they ended up being $1.50 each. And I got 2 black ones and 2 white ones. I just thought they were super cute. Sorry. They're just super cute. And they stand, so they'll hold the napkin this way. Okay. And that was it from Cracker Barrel. When I went to Cracker Barrel in North Carolina with Bobby, I didn't find any. I did find some new stuff, but, you know, even at Cracker Barrel at 50% off, some stuff is out of my budget, or I think is too expensive for the item. I don't think it's worth the amount of money. Like, I actually sit and go, well, I can't make these ceramic rooster napkin rings for $1.50. You know, I do that kind of math in my head when I see something. And I can make ceramics. I just can't make these ceramic roosters for $1.50. So, that's the kind of stuff that I think about. The gate. Yes, if I had a gate, if I had an old rusty gate that was exactly that perfect size for my mantle, I could probably find it for not really less than $12, I'm sure, but I might be able to find it for less than $12, but then I have to paint it and I have to put the clothespins on. But it's a matter of, sometimes it's about finding a unique item. Sometimes you just pay a little extra because something's unique and you want to be able to find it and bring it home. So, all right, let me put this Cracker Barrel stuff away and then I'll show you what I got at Ollie's. I mentioned Ollie's in a previous video, but I didn't show you everything that I got because Ollie's is unique. I also went to a department store called Roses, which was very similar to Ollie's. I didn't think that I should share with you what I got because not every Ollie's or every Roses has the same items. It's not like Walmart where, you know, Walmart carries mainstay brands, and you know if you get a mainstay laundry basket, the lady in Chicago could pick up a mainstay laundry basket. Ollie's has sort of like hit or miss type of stuff. So I didn't think I should share it with you, but I figured I'd let you guys see what I got, not so that you can run out and get it, but people are interested. So I really didn't even spend. Oh, that's Roses. Where's my Ollie stuff? Ollie's is in a big bag. How about I show you what I got from Roses? The Roses department store in Belmont, North Carolina. I only spent $12. And actually the biggest purchases were these. They had 6-foot lightning cables, which I know you shouldn't use off-brand or non-certified Apple products because they can blow out your battery. They actually did blow out my battery once. But this trip I found that I just need an emergency backup. So I picked up an emergency backup for me and one for Jim for $3.99. Because there's times where your Apple device, your Apple certified cable breaks and then you have nothing. And then you can use this till you can replace it. So have you guys seen these head massagers? So Jim got one for Christmas, and I loved it. And this was 99 cents. Now this was $1. So what it is, it looks like a whisk. It looks like a balloon whisk that's open on the end, and it's got these little tiny balls. And what you basically do is you just put it, oh yeah. And it's such a, okay, I messed up my hair. It's such a stress reliever. Jim got one that's copper, because you know copper doesn't promote bacteria. But I don't think I'm going to use it enough to worry about promoting bacteria. But I got this in blue. They had a few different colors, but blue was the one that I wanted to get. And that was $1. Ollie's had tons of stuff. I mean, honestly, if I had an unlimited income, I would have tons of stuff to show you. But I found this. It's a Realtree camera. You know, it's funny. Other than Realtree, it doesn't say who manufactures it because, I mean, I'm sorry, Mossy Oak, not Realtree. I apologize. Backup glasses, number 27. Yeah, see, it just says Mossy Oak. It doesn't say, like, who manufactured it, where, or whatever. And maybe it did underneath the price tag, but it was $1.99. And it is the kind with the straw. And it feels like it's really well made. It doesn't seem to be double-walled, which is fine for Jim. But it's got this kind of pop-up situation and a little hanger that he can hang from a carabiner on his belt clip if he wants to. But he's been trying to drink less Mountain Dew, and to save money, he buys 2-liter bottles, and he can take this to work. And yeah, so that's what I got for Jim. And then the only other things that I got for $1 each, if you guys know I love the mason jar candles from the Dollar Tree. Well, they had 2 mason jar candles, not the same brand. Let me see where they're from. Brooklyn, New York. Woo woo, Brooklyn! Brooklyn's in his house. They're called the Bakery Shop, and this one is creamy vanilla. And it is ivory colored. And this one is apple pie. Sorry they put the price tag over apple pie, but you can see the picture. And this one is red. And just like the ones from the Dollar Tree, they smell. Oh, this vanilla is so vanilla-y. It's like cupcake vanilla. It's so wonderful. I says creamy vanilla, but you know, it smells like that cupcake vanilla. And the apple, the cinnamon apple is Jim's favorite scent. Oh, it's just so soft and gentle, and it smells a lot like the Macintosh apple from Walmart. I don't know how they burn, if they burn as good as the ones from the Dollar Tree. But, you know, you can't go wrong when you're left over with a mason jar candle. A mason jar at the end, excuse me. So that was it from Roses. Let me find my Ollie stuff and hang on. Okay, so, first thing, I bought a 11-inch needle nose plier for $4.88. For $4.99. And here I'll tell you why. Yes, $5 is a lot to spend on a tool, but not when you're short. I have these circular air vents in my house. They're not the regular type of slide over, like little rectangular vents that a lot of people have. They're round, and they have used to have, I guess, when the previous owners or built the house in 1969, had a knob on them. Most of the knobs are missing, and I've tried to replace the knobs with other knobs, but nothing seems to fit so far. So what we use is a needle nose plier to get up there and open and close it, but I always have to rely on my husband because I cannot reach. So I figured I could get this and I can try. And if I can, at least he can get this. He's taller than me, so he'll be able to reach it with this without stepping on something. So I got that, and I got the Ultimate Selfie Kit. So it's a selfie stick, which, you know, guys, I have. I had them at the Dollar Tree, but it came with all of these, like, frames and mustaches and googly eyes and crazy face stuff, which It was $2.99, so I mean it wasn't like free or from the Dollar Tree or whatever. But if I was right at Dollar Tree, I'd buy it. Oh, yeah, this was $2.99, and I thought $2.99 was worth it. First of all, to have another selfie stick. I have 2 selfie sticks, and I've dismantled both of them for tripods, so I'll have one that's not dismantled. And I had to try these. These were $4.88. I keep seeing these as seen on TV in the magazines and stuff. Sorry about the lighting. These are furniture guards. They're 16 pieces, so it's for 4 chairs. Even though I have 6 chairs, I didn't want to buy 2 kits. Really, it's the 3 of us that sit all the time, so I really need them for 3 chairs. But this, what they are is these little guard feet. And at first, whenever I see them in a magazine, I'm like, well, I can't use them because my chair legs are angled. But it says it works for angled chairs. So, let's see, it says it's 8 small pieces and 8 large pieces. Maybe I should have bought 2. But I don't know which ones I need. So there's a large one and a small one, a large one and a small one in there. I just didn't know which ones I need. And I can get these, you can probably buy these on like Amazon or eBay or something. But I wanted to see if they worked first, because I don't want to spend $20 on 8 of them and find out that they're not good for me. And then, what I got, not that I'm ashamed to say it, but don't overlook expired candy. Here's my judge on expired candy. I feel it. These are M&Ms, so that, you know, but I feel it. And if it's not one chunk of chocolate, like the pieces are melted inside and hardened again, I go ahead and buy it. I got a bag of milk chocolate M&Ms for 52 cents. It is a 11.4 ounce. They were 75% off their regular price of $2.29. Right, did I figure out 54 cents, 56 cents maybe? And I also bought, which I can't find, I think Bobby took them. No, I'm kidding. I bought Snickers Crisps, a bag of Snickers Crisps, and they were also 56 cents. And these are expired from February. I mean, it's only March, so I'm not saying only March, but here's what you have to ask yourself when you're buying expired candy. If I would have bought this in January, would it all have been eaten by now anyway? If you put it in a candy dish, how long does it sit in your candy dish before it gets eaten? You know, unless you're a candy-holic where you just sit and like, I can eat a whole bag of M&Ms in one sitting. You know, you don't know how long your candy's been sitting in a dish or what. I mean, you do, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Once you pour it in the candy dish, you don't look at the expiration date. That's what I mean. So if I poured M&Ms in my candy dish in January, will I make sure they get eaten by February 12th? No, they're going to sit there. So to me, it's the same difference. And yeah, that's it from Ollie's. And that's it for all the new stuff. So now, go back to unpacking and put everything away. Don't forget to click like and subscribe. Take care. God bless. We'll see you next time. Bye.